Justin, a lot of confidence in the markets. This move will revive the sector. What have the problems been, and does it look like this is going to be a one-time fix?
Well, you would hope so. There's been a lot of hand-wringing in India about the whole issue about non-performing loans and how the lack of credit growth was potentially holding back the economy. This is clearly a sort of a big gesture to try to revive that part of the economy, and we shall see what's happened. When we see the reaction instantly, as you mentioned, in the bank stocks, hasn't been so good for bonds and for the rupee. But one or two voices we're hearing today saying that those effects could be mitigated by the way in which the Indian authorities are introducing this big capital injection.
How big a problem is this for the Indian economy right now? We've often talked about the NPLs and the fact that the Indian banks just aren't in a position that they need to be in order to lend to an economy. In 5 years' time, if we take a step back, is this going to be one of those points in time when we say, right, suddenly credit availability starts to improve for small and micro companies, and as a result of which the Indian economy starts to turn a corner?
Well, it's an interesting question because there are two dynamics here. Guy. First, of course, is the willingness of banks to lend, but the other dynamic is how much demand there is for loans. And certainly the whole non-performing loan issue, as I mentioned a moment ago, has been a big bugbear for India. In fact, I think it's the level of these NPLs is about the highest in 17 years now. So you would hope, at least the Indian authorities will hope, that if it's the banks that have been unwilling to lend, this is the fix. Now we need to see whether there's the demand there among the economy and consumers and corporate borrowers to sort of come in and do their part of the job.
What's happening in the Indian banking sector? I mean, are you seeing also a massive uptake for fintech and less of a traditional branch-based system?
It's difficult to say whether there's been that. India has got this tremendous reputation for, if you like, the technical element of the economy. And fintech is, I'm sure, going to be part of that. But I think it's early days still to make a clear assessment of that.